Good morning. Happy Saturday. We have a full body workout today. Rest time progressions are up. We haven't done this workout in a while. There are many ways to progress when we're working with weights. And one of those ways is to adjust your rest time. So, in this workout, we're going to be doing 6 exercises. We're going to be doing those 6 exercises 3 times. So, 3 rounds of those 6 exercises. And each time we do the rounds, the rest times are going to shorten. So for the first round of the 6 exercises, we're going to be working for 40 seconds with a 20-second rest. Then we're going to rest for about a minute or so in between rounds. Second round, we work for 50 seconds of work for each exercise with 10 seconds of rest. And for our final round, it is no rest time. We work 60 seconds for each of the exercises, go through all 6 with no stop. So this is going to test your endurance. It's going to test your mindset. It's going to help you to just really push through the hard things. It's also going to work on your cardiovascular strength. When we adjust rest times in this fashion, it does make it a little more cardio inspired because you're not getting that rest, that time to reset and rest. So with this workout, I am just going to be using these small dumbbells today. There is a lot of shoulder work. It is full body exercises, but there's a lot of shoulder work. So I like to use a little lighter weights. And also with the rest times being shortened, that is another reason that I'm going to use lighter weights throughout this at-home workout. So all you need today is a pair of dumbbells. You may set out different strengths, and as you go through each round and the rest time shorten, you can drop the weights down and use lighter weights as well. There's many ways that you can do this particular workout. So make sure you have your weights, make sure you have some space, water, and a towel, and your mindset, and we'll get started in this time-efficient, full body at-home workout. Okay, I'm going to take you through the 6 exercises, and we're going to get started. All right. So for the first exercise, we have around the world front raise squat combo. This serves a great purpose as far as warming things up, warming up your shoulders. Okay, making sure we don't have any injury throughout this workout. So for the first one, we're going to start with our feet a little bit wide, overhand grip on the dumbbells. You're going to squat down, raise it up, and then palms are going to face out, and you're bringing the weights in front of you. And it's almost like a swimming motion for this exercise. So we're just warming things up for this exercise. We're not swinging the weights around. You're nice and controlled as you do that. This is your first exercise. Then we go into skater switches. So this one is a cardio type movement. So you're going to be moving laterally with the legs. But as you do that, you're going to do a front raise, front and back. That is exercise 2. Exercise 3, we're going down to the ground. We're going to be working some back in a prone position, hands out in front of you, neutral grip, so palms are going to be facing in, and you're alternating the row. And my legs are lifted, so I'm in that swimmer position, chest is lifted, draw back with the dumbbell, stretch it out, and alternate sides. So prone, alternating arm row. And then from there, we're going to go into a push-up. My hands are on the dumbbells for this push-up. Come down. And then I'm going to walk it back into what I call a bulldog. Okay? What I call a bulldog here. Now, we walk it back out to the push-up, down, and bring it back in. And when you do this bulldog, press your hands into the dumbbells. Lift your navel in and up, almost like you're curving your back. Your knee is in line with your hips. Shins are parallel to the ground. And then walk it back out to your push-up. And you're going to flip over, reverse tabletop to a V-up bicep curl. So starting here, you're going to take your hips up to tabletop, not rounding through the back. You just want to come up to a flat tabletop here. Come back down, bicep curl, leg lift, V-up. Tabletop, down, V-up. So we're working abs, working glutes, working biceps, you name it in that one. And we're going to stay right here on the ground and do a Russian tap twist. So you only need one dumbbell for this one. And we're going to take it to the side, set your dumbbell down, switch, pick it up, over. If you want to make it a little harder, you can lift your feet off the ground, okay? those are the 6 exercises for today and how you do them correctly. Any modifications? Now we're going to get started, okay? Should have given you enough time to get your things together. And this rest time progression full body workout is going to start in under 10 seconds with our first round, which is 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Starting with our sumo squat around the world front raise combo, okay? So we're down, up. Nice and controlled when you do these, okay? So you're not swinging the weights around. Just warming things up to start. Pinkies come together at the front, palms face away from you, and then as you lower down, palms are over top of the dumbbells. I mean, you have an overhand grip when you go down like this, okay? And then come up. So this is nice and controlled. You're not working quickly through this exercise. 20 seconds to rest. This is not active rest. We're just resting. All right, we go into the next one, which is skater switches. So this one's more cardio. All right. Skater, side to side, front to back raises with your dumbbells. So you can start here and then add in the front to back. Get the heart rate up. Tapping side to side. If you don't want to jump, just tap. Just tap. You can take the jumping out of it. Again, we're not swinging the weights. Still working nice and controlled. Working shoulders. Working back. And rest. Go down to the ground for our prone alternating row. First round doesn't seem so bad, but when you adjust the rest times by 5 or even 10 seconds, it makes a big difference. All right, arms stretched out, legs lifted, draw back with the elbow and lift the chest. Back and squeeze and hold. Lift your chest up, really draw back, squeeze the back, keep your arm close to your body and stretch out in front of you. Keep your legs lifted if you can. Five more seconds. And we're going into the push-up. So we can stay right here on the ground. You can get a little stretch in. Send your hips back. We go into push-ups off of the dumbbells. Adds a little bit of elevation so we can have a full range of motion on the push-up. Having your hands on the dumbbell also is good for those of you who have wrist mobility issues. We draw down, press it up, walk it back to your bulldog, and lift. Walk it back out. If you need to modify, you'll just be on your knees. So you come to your push-up on your knees, and then walk it back, press into the ground, lift your navel in and up. If you can't do the full version, stay lifted, keep your shins parallel to the ground on the bulldog, and draw all the way down, all the way up. Make sure you get your hips right in line with your knees. And up. So you see, you don't do that many reps throughout the work, throughout the work time. You work on perfecting the movement. You'll get a lot more out of it that way. Okay, so we're not going for a number of reps today. We're going for strength and performing the movement correctly. Okay, reverse tabletop. Lift up, squeeze your glutes. Back down, bicep curl, leg lift. Up, squeeze, down. In the second round, as you're more familiar with the exercises, you might be able to move a little bit quicker through the work time, but always more important to get the exercise down correctly. Mind-muscle connection. Know which muscles you're working. Slow it down if you're not feeling it. Up and lift and squeeze. Only come to tabletop. Don't round the back on this one. We don't want to be doing this, okay? Just come to a nice flat tabletop. Russian tap and twist is next. You can use both dumbbells if you want. It's easier to use one because you got to pick it up and switch it out. If you want to make it even more challenging, keep your feet lifted off the ground, okay? So we're going to tap and set them down. Go all the way over, tap the ground, come back, pick them up, set them down, twist and tap. Russian, twist and tap. Make sure you're coming all the way over to your glutes each time, that you're not just going like this, but you're actually twisting your body all the way over, okay? Setting the weights down, having to pick them up recruits a little bit more muscle work there, more muscle fibers. Coming out of that stop position, lifting. 5 more seconds. And rest. All right, so that was round 1. Not too bad, right? Especially using the lighter weights. We've done some of these rest time progression workouts before where we have used the heavier weights. It has been very much a struggle. All right, so we'll give ourselves about 30 seconds, 45 seconds of rest time in between round 1 and 2. A little more rest time in between round 2 and 3, okay? So we're shortening the rest times now, going to 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And we'll get started here in another 15, 20 seconds. Starting with our round the worlds. All right. Let's get into round 2. Round 2, 10 seconds, starting with the around the world, front raise, squat combo. Starting with the overhand grip, feet are wide, toes pointed out. Squat down, lift it up, and around, and back down. Nice and controlled. Make sure your heels are on the ground when you're squatting, your hips are going back, that your chest is lifted. Go into that sumo squat, lift up, back around. And breathing too. So as you shorten rest times, make sure that you're focused on your breathing also. All right, 10 seconds, we go into skater switches. Start here, get this movement down, and then start adding in the arms. 50 seconds. Make sure those arms are moving nice and controlled. You're not just swinging the weights. Focus on the shoulders, the back to move the weights. Slight forward lean. Reach back, reach forward. Get that full range in there. Going down to the ground for the next exercise. Push up, not push up, alternating rows in prone. Send the arms out, lift your legs up, and drop back. Really squeeze back with your elbow. Squeeze back, draw the elbow back, lift the chest. Keep your arm close to your body. The front arm is there for support. Really squeeze back, stretch. Keep your legs lifted. Squeeze your glutes. Less than 10 seconds. And into push-ups. You can get a stretch in if you want to. Set the hips back. Push-up to bulldog. Here we go. Down and walk it back. Press, lift, send it back out. Full range on those push-ups if you can. Try to get the chest down below the dumbbells, almost to the floor. Up. And press. And you walk it back. Make sure knees are right under the hips. It's like you're going into a little accordion. Back. And press. Walk it out all the way. Lift and lower a plank. Make sure your hips don't come down before your chest. And rest. 10 seconds. Flip it over. Reverse tabletop to the V. Sit with the curl. Lift up. Squeeze your glutes. Back down and up. Make sure your legs aren't too far in front of you, not too close to you. You want to make a nice 90-degree angle with your legs. Squeeze your glutes, draw your glutes towards your heels. Down and lift. $20 seconds to go. Curl. Nice control lift with the legs. Keep them as straight as you can. And Russian tap twist. You can use both weights or one. Try to keep those legs lifted this time. Challenge yourself to do that, okay? All right, here we go. Starting on the side. Take it over, set it down. Twist. Take it over, set it down. Twist all the way around. Make sure you're setting the weight all the way over by your glutes. So you have to twist. Set it down. Straighten the legs out if you can. And that V-sit, stay there. Challenge yourself. Make it a little harder. And breathe. We're working abs. We never want to hold our breath. Always breathe. Got down the final 10 seconds of the second round. And 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, let's give ourselves a good minute to rest between this round and the last round. Last round, there's no rest, okay? So work at your own pace. Your body's nice and warmed up now. Nice and warmed up. You know the exercises. You're familiar with them. You got that mind-muscle connection going on. All right, this is the most challenging part of the workout. No doubt you can do it. 6 minutes of work and you'll be done today. All right. Very time efficient workout, getting it all done. You get your cardio in with those rest times shortened. You getting your strength training in. Great way to get your workouts done from home. All right, we're going to start this last round. And it starts in under 10 seconds. Back to our around the world combination. I added in 2 squats in the second round. You can add in 2 squats as well. Up, or you can just do the 1 squat. The overhand. You can stay here, or you can add in another squat right here. If you want some extra work, okay? Up and around. Nice and controlled with the arms. Lift. Focus on the shoulders to lift. In the squat, your knees are tracking out. Make sure your heels are down. Chest is lifted. Navel's in, up and around, and down. It's a swimming type of motion. Working all around our shoulders. Going into skater switches. When you hear the bell, you do have 5 seconds to transition. You hear the bell ring, that means it's time to move on to skater switches. Skater switches, get this movement down, and then add in the arms. Again, not swinging the weight. Nice and controlled. Reach all the way back, reach all the way forward. Reach all the way out to the side with your leg. All directions here, nice and warmed up. Stretch it out, let's go. Really reach back, reach forward. Reach to the side with your feet. Going down to the ground floor. Rows next, just to give you a heads up. Come on, keep lifting. Keep those arms lifted. Actually glad you used these lighter weights. I told you, they start to get heavy. Changing up the rest times makes a big difference. Are your shoulders on fire? Mine are. Right. Go down the ground as quickly as you can. Send it out and draw back. Really reach now. Get that stretch in. Your muscles are nice and warmed up. So take advantage of the stretch. Stretch it out. Draw it back. Keep your legs lifted. Squeeze your glutes. Lift the chest. Draw back with your elbow and squeeze your back. Keep those feet lifted. Keep squeezing the glutes, full body. Lift your chest. Lift. Stretch. Final 10's coming up. Then we go into push-ups. Come on, lift. Each rep as good as the first. And 3, 2, 1. Quickly move into push-ups. Here we go. We're down. Go back to bulldog. Press. Lift your navel up. Get that ab work in. Send it forward. All the way down. Go to your knees if you have to. Try to throw in some full version though if you can. Switch between the two if you need to. Press right here. Make sure you're working your abs. Right here. Stretch it out. Press. Lift. Back out. Almost done. All right, into reverse tabletop as quickly as you're able to get into it. Squeeze and lift. Back down. Hammer curl, leg lift. V-sit. Balancing on your glutes. Draw your navel in. Up. Squeeze. Down. Make sure you're coming down with control. You're not just dropping to the ground. Down and up. Coming up with your glutes, press your heels into the ground, up, squeeze, down. 20 seconds to go here. One more exercise after this. Less than 10 seconds. We go into Russian tap and twist. Russian tap and twist. Here we go. Take it over. Set it down. Pick it up. Lift your legs if you can. You can keep them bent. If you want more of a challenge, straighten all the way. But twist all the way to the side. All the way to the side. Work through your obliques. 60 seconds right here. You'll be done. 30 seconds to go. Come on. Make sure you're breathing through your ab exercises. Don't hold your breath. And twist all the way. Under 20 seconds. Keep the legs lifted. Keep them lifted if you can. Final 10 right here. Final 10 seconds. All the way. You can finish it out. Let's go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! So you can see that progression is more than just the weight you lift. There are many ways to progress with your exercises, from tempo, how slow you lift the weights, and like we did today, using rest times, shortening the rest times. If you did the workout with me, you saw how hard it was just changing those rest times to 10 seconds, okay? All right. I hope you like that. Let me know how you did, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.